We live or live? Hey guys, it's been a minute.
Yeah, dude, we've kind of gotten off the weekly schedule. We've been busy, but first and foremost, I do want to say welcome back to the Harry and Gizmo show.
Welcome back.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bam.
I was on vacation. I went up to Oregon. We talked about that at least last week.
Yeah.
And then I've been moving last week, so I was trying to get a lot of that shit taken care of. Moving from one house to the next. We bought a new house. Got all in. Building furniture fucking sucks, man. Have you ever built furniture?
Yeah, it takes me forever to build furniture, dude. I'll buy like a nightstand from Walmart, and it'll take me like an hour to build. Sometimes,
Yeah, dude.
Like, fuck, bro, it's hard to build furniture. Where do you get your furniture at? IKEA.
We bought a lot of it off Amazon this time. And
Amazon's got the deals.
Amazon's got the deals, and if you're gonna buy IKEA furniture, you might as well buy Amazon furniture, and they'll ship it to you. Yeah. So we got some good shit. Got the new bed frame. We ordered a new couch. When that was nice, they delivered that. But I had to move my fucking. Now we moved 7 houses away.
Yeah.
Down the block. Oh. And
did you get a moving truck, or you just walked that shit down?
Dude, I just muscled the fucking king size mattress on my back, and I was so goddamn tired at the end.
Your 3-year-old son help you? He's
Yeah. No, I felt like I had just gotten done fucking for 30 seconds after. You know what I mean? When you're just giving it to a girl for all 30 seconds, and then you're done, and you're like,
yeah, and your back goes out, and you're just like, fuck.
Yeah, you can't catch your breath. Yeah, that's how it was. It was a good fucking, but I got fucked by that mattress, man. It was so heavy.
Damn, so you're moving stuff, you're putting stuff together.
Yeah.
You had no help? You didn't call anybody? You didn't pick up a couple guys from Home Depot?
I was thinking about calling you or Roman. I may still call you or Roman to help get some stuff into the trash. Yeah. But then again, I was also just thinking of picking up a couple of guys from Home Depot. Yeah. That'll be easy. And
if they're still there.
They do. Dude, down at the U-Haul, there was a couple guys. When we
there was a couple guys?
We went to the U-Haul to take a run to the dump. So we took a bunch of shit to the dump. And there was a couple of homies sitting outside looking for work.
A couple of brave soldiers, dude.
Dude, they just sit in the sun all day and just wait for somebody to be like, yeah, I got work for you.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
It's hella brutal because Vegas is one of those places where you got to be indoors almost 24/7.
Right now, I just want to say it is a cool summer. If you're not from Vegas, you'll find this fun. But it's been in the high 90s and not even in the hundreds.
You think so? You think the summer hasn't been that bad?
Oh, it has not been that bad. I work outside. The summer has not been that bad. Yeah. There's been a nice breeze every day. There's been days that have been hot, but it's not like every day we're cooking 112. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can agree to that because I think last year every day was triple digits. It was hot as fuck.
Yeah, this year
do shit.
Not so bad.
Yeah, I was at the skate park yesterday. I managed to last
go skate
30 minutes. Yeah, it's I haven't been in the park or doing anything any outside activities this whole summer, dude. It's too hot.
Yeah. Same.
I mean, even if it's 90 degrees for me personally, I'm like, fuck it, fuck this, dude. I'm staying inside.
It's still draining.
Yeah, it's still very draining because dude, I'll be skating outside for 20 minutes, and I'm like, all right, I need a Modelo. I need some electrolytes.
Dude, I'd love to put a mini ramp up in my garage. Hell yeah, shut up. That's what I was telling my wife. I was like, yo, we'll get Guzman to move. We'll just tell him we got a couple of Modelos, and he'll say less.
Say less, dude.
He'll show up.
Put a Modelo on me. I'll build some shit. Dude, I could have fucking helped you if you gave me a couple of Modelos. You said there was Modelos there? I would have been like, fuck yeah, I'm down. Say less.
There is one last final thing that we have to do. We're going to rent a box truck. And I have a couple of couches and a rug and some other shit that I do. The
big haul? You left the big haul for last?
The shit that I got to get out of the old place and just put in the dump and take to the dump, that's what I need help with.
Hell yeah.
But it's not going to be that hard. So I'll call you when I'm ready to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you want to dump stuff on people? I'm fucking down. We could fucking throw that couch out on, the fucking tunnels.
You ever been to the dump?
Give it to some homeless people or something. I don't know.
We should hook it up. Just take it down to the tunnels.
Yeah.
Feed people the homeless furniture. No, it's just shitty old furniture.
Yeah.
That I'm not taking with me to the new place. But have you ever been to the dump?
No, I've never been to a dump. It
smells like shit, man.
It does?
Dude, yeah, dude. It's
I thought it smelled like Bath and Body Works down there.
I just love saying that. Mm-hmm. No, we loaded stuff up, you drive it in there, and then they tell you to pull in the bay, and there's just mounds of trash, and you just unload and huck your trash on top of the other piles of trash and shit.
Yeah.
And then they got dump trucks unloading, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of fun being there.
What, do they sell like all-day wristbands and stuff there? It sounds like a fun place.
No, you get to go in for free, actually.
For free?
If you have a residency, like if you live in Las Vegas and you pay Republic Services, the public can go dump for free.
Damn.
So you can take your big shit and go.
I feel like that's where a lot of open micers should go to dump their jokes.
Dude, that's how I feel right now, dude. I was telling you, I got the opportunity to host at Planet Hollywood. The Sunday show got canceled, but then they brought me back last Friday. And so that's why I didn't feel like potting, because I was like nervous and trying to get in my head in the right space. Yeah. About hosting, and I show up. There's like 23 people there. They were very unenthused. It was hard for me to build the energy with them. And then I started doing some dark jokes, like my miscarriage joke in like the middle of my set. And
they didn't like it?
No. They didn't like much of they were like, I was getting some chuckles and some light stuff. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's doing it. These are jokes, you know? But then at one point, two guys stood up, and I didn't acknowledge them, but then as they walked to the door, right as they left, they shouted, "You fucking suck," which is a brutal heckle, because it didn't give me any time to like respond or come up with like, it's just like, if somebody just was like, "Fuck you," what are you going to go, "Fuck you." So all I said was, "You fucking suck." Yeah. And then I had to play it off. I was like, yo, I'm just the host, like trying essentially being like, I'm not the funniest guy up here, but I'm here trying, so you know, bear with me. We're about to get two other funny guys up here too. So I was just curious about their situation, like what made them, because it wasn't like I wasn't bad, but it wasn't like offensive. They didn't leave because they were offensive. They left because I sucked. Yeah, because I wasn't making them laugh. Does that make sense?
No, that makes sense. It's like, I don't know, that's such a hard thing to respond to when somebody's like, "You fucking suck." Oh, yeah. I don't know what to say either then besides, "No, you suck, dude. What do you do for work?"
Yeah, exactly.
"Oh, you're in fucking digital marketing? Well, you fucking suck at that, I bet."
But they're already out of the room.
They're already walking as they're saying that?
As they opened the door to leave, they go, "You fucking suck," and the door shuts. So like they, you know what I mean? They just did it in a pussy way too, of not even giving me an opportunity to like have a quick-witted comeback. Mm-hmm. Not that I would have come up with anything, I think, that quick, but at least something to be like, try and contain the room and get a laugh out of it. And
so
get everybody
the people in the audience, or is it all free?
I think so. It's when you go online for the Las Vegas Live Comedy Club, the V Theater tickets, they're like $50 a person. But I have a hard time. People are paying $50 a person to go to these shows. I have a feeling they're just like LA Comedy Club, where a lot of the tickets were free tickets, and then they bought a couple drinks or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do they have a bar in there?
Yeah, they got a bar. So I think there's a couple drink minimum or something like that before they go in. Yeah. And so maybe these guys just got their 2 drinks, their 2 free, you know, they got the free ticket, they got the 2 free drinks or whatever, the 2 drinks that they had to buy. Mm-hmm. They sat there for as long as they wanted to, and then they fucking dipped. And then they just had to be assholes on the way out.
Yeah, man, what assholes. I mean, with a crowd of like 25 people, dude, that seems like, I don't know, it's hard to kill for a crowd like that. Because let's say like all those 25 people, like 90% of them are all old people that don't get like. It's
all tourists.
All tourists. They don't get like the jokes or the generation you came from. I don't know.
I did the jokes. I started off with jokes that I do on the bus. That are like my friendly hosting. Like I hosted you were there the other night when I hosted at Wise Guys, and I fucking crushed it. I had a great hosting set at Wise Guys. So I know it's not, you know, it was me in that night, but it was at the same time, it wasn't me. It kind of annoyed me because I got back in the green room and AJ was like, "Yeah, you can't blame the audience because, you know, you got to get comics to come back here. They blame the audience." And then the headliner goes up and crushes. And it's like, yeah, but it can be the audience. I'm sorry. I'm not one of those people that think I have performed enough in my lifetime through theater and stand-up. When you're doing the same material and you're trying to perform at the best of your ability every time, the variable is the audience.
Yeah.
You know, and whether or not they like it or not, that's on them.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's always the audience, but I think a good percentage of it is the audience. Yeah, I'd say like 80%. Well, like if you're already an established comic, you're experienced. It is, because like I even been told by a club manager, I think you already know who she is, who I'm talking about. I don't want to say her name, but I've been told by her that, because I asked her, I was like, what do you think it is? It's like, is it the audience? Is it like, or is it like if you have a good or bad set, like is it the audience most of the time? She's like, yeah. Even for like headliners, like fucking super famous headliners, it could be the audience.
I think I'm one of those believers that we're doing our job, we're shucking our jokes up there. Sometimes we might be a little off, we might be performing, but it's based off of the audience and the vibe that the audience gives back to you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done, I was a theater kid in high school, and I did, shows. We would do, Wizard of Oz, Beauty and the Beast, a few different shows where we would run 16, 18 productions. So through, we'd rehearse for months, and then the schedule, we would do 16 shows for kids. And that's a lot of shows to perform. And like there were
16 shows in one day.
And over the course of like 2-3 weeks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you're playing weekend, you know what I mean? And you're doing school shows, you're doing shows for the audience, and man, some of those shows, you're doing the same thing every time. You're doing the same bits, you're doing the same, and the pops aren't there, the laughs aren't there, and you're just like, man, this crowd sucks. No. This crowd's not. Yeah. So I don't agree with that to a certain extent. I think it is. Let's give this a percentage wise. I think it is 60% the comic's job and probably like 40% the audience. Like I do believe that the comic, of course, is the one that you're supposed to make them laugh. That's, like it's your job to make them laugh. It's your job to be funny. But at the same time, like they got to meet you 40% there.
Yeah. Definitely. I agree with that.
Yeah. AJ told me, he's like, I don't know. It just was one of those things where some of those times after you bomb, you just don't want to hear it. Some advice you just don't want to hear after you bomb, when they like kind of almost blaming you for the show going bad. And you're like, well, it wasn't, I was the host. Yeah. So I guess you can blame me for it going bad. But I didn't think I bombed. Like he was asking me like, what was the joke that you think that you did best? What was the joke that you think that you did worse? Because I was like, I don't know, and I had some answers for him, but at the same time, it was weird vibe afterwards. And I felt some sort of way after, you know what I mean? I felt like they were kind of, well, this guy sucked. They instead of taking my side and being like, oh, we're camaraderie of brothers of comedians out here. And fuck the crowd. No, they were like, no, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, that sucks.
Not really. They didn't say that. They were very supportive, but they didn't make me feel like, fuck them. You didn't bomb. It was them.
Did you tell him you did Skankfest?
Dude,
like I did Skankfest, bro.
Dude, you have no idea how many times I want to go. I want to be brought up and be like, you may seen him. I have more credits than like people ever give me. I have credits. Yeah. And it is one of those things that does kind of bother me when people do bring it up that you could have seen me at Skankfest. That always hypes me up.
Yeah.
Now this year, I don't think I got it. I think at this point the emails have got out. I don't think I got it this year.
Motherfuckers, dude. Yeah, they haven't.
That's just my guess.
Well, I was supposed to volunteer, but I forgot to sign up. Yeah. I gotta hit somebody up. I'll probably hit up homie from Creek and Cave.
Yeah.
But what were we gonna say? Yeah, man, I think bombings like that humble you, dude. It's like,
yeah, for sure.
At least they didn't pay you, because that, I don't know, I feel like that makes you feel extra guilty. I'll admit a story that, when I got booked at Jimmy Kimmel's first and the last time.
That was for John Caparulo's, right?
For young Caparulo, yeah. Which he's a super cool dude, man. Brian Shenanigan hit me up about that gig, telling me, hey, man, I think you're ready. Like, we'll get you on Kimmel's, dude. And he booked me for a spot. And it was November of last year. So I haven't been there in almost a year already, dude. But man, I bombed so hard, and it was like a bombing that I've remembered. Fucking almost I think about every day now that I do comedy.
Yeah.
I don't want to bomb that hard ever again. It sucked. Like, I had a couple laughs through my set, but like, it was only 12 minutes, man. Like, I should have been able to do that. Like, and I'm almost, at that time, I was 3 years in. I should have been able to do that, like, no easy. But I was so nervous, and I wasn't on my like level. I was like, maybe I shouldn't smoke that much or fucking drink that much. And usually, like, every time I do a set, I'm like, I'm kind of just chilling, smoking all day or whatever. But I'm like, I'm going to be sober so I could be more clear-minded. And I don't know, I feel like that backfired because I was like nervous as fuck. I was nervous.
You get not loose,
And at a stage like Jimmy Kimmel's, it's like, you think you got to be so professional and like, oh, this is like a peak moment for me. And then like, oh, I bombed so hard. And then after the show, I guess John wanted to talk to me, Caparulo, and I didn't know that. I just fucking left, dude. And then like the next day, Brian hits me up and he was like, dude, John wanted to talk to you after the show. He wanted to like, tell you some shit, like give you, some advice or whatever. And I was like, oh, all right. And then I was like, he's like, yeah, but he's like, yeah, you should still talk to him. And I still never talked to him, dude. And I feel like that's why, like, I haven't got called back or booked again. And I felt so bad after that day because it was a paid gig.
Yeah.
I got paid. I bombed. And, like, dude, tickets to the Kimmel's Club could be, like, fucking $60, $70 if you want to pick the front row.
And people pay those seats and, like,
yeah,
I'm like, I'm not a $60 comic, dude.
I'm not, dude, and I'm the feature act.
I'm a host,
like, damn, I thought I had it. I admit that, like, maybe it wasn't the right time.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I appreciate Brian for, believing in me and giving me the spot.
I'll never get that spot.
Dude.
Because John
you
Caparulo.
Do a late night or something.
Yeah, I'm going to go after late night with Gucci's show.
Yeah.
Because Caparulo never booked me because he's seen me at speaking of the worst bombs.
The Sunday night special.
you know exactly what bomb I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Me and Ron Coleman, it was funny because I was at the bar last night and I was talking to Ron Coleman and I was telling him about you fucking suck, guys, and he goes, oh, at least he wasn't as bad as that bomb at the Sunday night special. And
he remembered that?
He remembered that because you know why? He had to follow me. And Cassie came up to him and was like, apparently Ron told me last night that Cassie came up to me and was like, it's up to you to save the show. Like,
really?
Yeah, they thought I tanked the show that bad.
Damn.
But they just weren't my audience, man. They just fucking weren't there for dark, edgy comedy, man.
Yeah.
And I just kept digging myself a hole, and I had no plan to get out of it. I just was like, let me see how deep I can dig this fucking hole.
Well, you're doing that set off of mushroom chocolate, too.
Yeah. I have it recorded.
You have it recorded?
I need to listen back to it and to see if it was as bad as I thought. Or it was
insert
just like,
clip right here.
Yeah.
But I remember I gave Harrison a infused chocolate that had mushrooms and weed in it, and this is some strong stuff. Am I right?
Yeah, and it didn't really feel like it was hitting me on stage. I was so in the moment and like having fun. And Xavier said this to me. He's like, "Man, you were bombing up there, but you were looking like you were having so much fun." Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah," because I was delivering the jokes with the presidents that they needed to be delivered with. If you're going to do a dark, edgy joke, you have to be confident the way you deliver it. And so I had this confidence and I was doing them and doing all that shit.
Yeah.
And then I got off stage, realized how bad I bombed because John Caparulo got up on stage and was like, well, that fucking sucked, like pretty much. And then
I did do that. Yeah.
And then I went into the, he's like, man, if you're going to dig yourself a hole, you got to find yourself dig your way out. You know what I mean? You just kept digging. Whoa. What was that? I have to listen back to what he said.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was thinking about posting the video as just my worst bomb ever.
The worst bomb. It'd probably get a lot of views.
Yeah. And so, I just, I went into the green room after that, and that's when the mushrooms kicked me. And like I sat in the green room and just thought about Skankfest was like the next month. And I was like trying to laugh it off, and I was like, at least I have Skink Fest. But then I was like, dude, I can't. I'm so unfunny. I just bombed so hard. I'm gonna do Skink Fest. I'm gonna bomb, and then I'm gonna quit. I'm just quitting after. I legit, it was the first time. It was such a bad bomb. It was the first time that I had ever considered just quitting comedy. Yeah. But I'm glad it's just one bomb, and I hadn't bombed like that, and that was the worst one. The Planet Hollywood. Like, if you ask AJ and you ask, some of the other people who were there, they might have said I had bombed. Yeah. But in my book, I did the job of hosting, and I got some chuckles. Was it, the most? No. Did I kill? By no means. But did I bomb? I don't know. I walked 2 people. I just don't feel like I bombed, I guess. I don't, maybe I bombed, but in my heart, I don't feel like it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Fuck those 2 people that walked.
Yeah, and, exactly. Fuck them.
Walking people sometimes can also be, a good thing.
Kind of like a badge of honor.
It's a little badge of honor. Like, yeah, I walked 2 people tonight.
Yeah, I did walk 2 people. Walk? Yeah. You ever seen, what's his name? Brian Holtzman?
Yeah.
Yeah, his whole last special is about how him walking people. Mm-hmm. When I saw him at Skinkfest last year, I went up to him and I was like, hey, man, love the new special. Made me walk out of my living room. He got a good chuckle out of that.
Yeah, Holtzman is the man.
Brian Holtzman does rule. Yeah, so that was Friday, and then I didn't feel like, and then Wednesday I came around and I was like, I don't know. I was moving, I was busy, so I didn't feel like going up Wednesday, but I heard that everybody just kind of ate dick on Wise Guys on Wednesday.
Yeah, this was a show that wasn't that packed out. It wasn't as energetic as the other ones, but because the past, I think Wise Guys has been there for 2 or 3 weeks now, or it might be 4 weeks already that they've been doing it at Town Square.
Yeah,
but the first few mics are popping, dude. It looked like a sold out crowd for an open mic at Town Square. Wise Guys, like, damn, fucking popping, dude. But this last one was, excuse me, it wasn't that popping. Everybody was bombing.
I wouldn't have bombed, man. I'm just playing.
You wouldn't have bombed, dude. You wouldn't have walked anybody, man. But yeah, man. I mean, that's just I think Vegas's mic scene is
changing right now.
It's changing. It's going up and down. Right now, we're in like a weird neutral era. I feel like there was a real hot spot for comedy. Maybe like around last year or like earlier this year, that was like everybody was talking about comedy. And now it's like slowly kind of dying out.
With the closure of the Arts District, Mike, that kind of, as far as the micers go, kind of a bum situation. But hopefully there's more opportunities that open up, and hopefully me and you start to get more opportunities. I'm talking to my wife about maybe doing August or Austin in December, and doing an Austin trip soon.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that? So this is kind of cringy, but I was like real paranoid the other day and anxious. And so I messaged Rebecca, and I was like on Instagram, and I was like, hey, I noticed was there a reason that you deleted me from your friends list? You know, I did that shit. Super cringy, right?
Yeah.
I was like, cringy. I was like, is there, just feeling super self-conscious. I'm like, why did she delete? She goes, oh, I didn't even realize I did. I only delete my enemies, and we are definitely not enemies. We are friends. Sorry. So like that.
She follow you back?
Yeah. Fuck. Could have gone way worse, but I was like, I was so fucking anxious about that. I don't know why. But I just don't think that I'm getting picked. I think they're just picking other newer comics.
Damn, did you ask her for a spot at the Creek?
I'm going to. I'm going to message her and be like, yo, I'm going to come out in December. I'd love a spot. I'm going to try and hit up Sean and Lemaire and see if I can get on one of their shows.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, so we'll try and do that. We'll try and do some Austin in December, I think. Maybe.
I wanted to go out there in October because Gabriel Iglesias is having a show at Mothership.
Oh, nice.
And it's like one of my favorite comics, Fluffy.
Yeah, maybe we'll figure something October out.
I think December. It's like the first week of October. He's gonna be out there. His tickets are like $60.
Damn.
But I want to see him so bad because it's like, dude, Gabriel, to see like him up close for $60. Yeah. Dude, that dude sells out arenas and
he's an arena
theaters and shit.
Yeah, he's hard to book.
He's doing a show at the Mothership. I'm like, fuck, I want to go see that.
All right, it's about 20 minutes into the episode, and it's time to thank our sponsor, Zynn World Premium CBD.
Zynn World.
Zynn World, that is ZYNNWORLD.com. Zynn World Premium CD for all your premium CBD needs. If you have aches and joint pain and muscle spasms and things like that, they have great topicals with CBD infused inside to help relieve that pain. If you have stress and anxiety, they have tinctures that you can ingest. They taste great. This one is cinnamon roll. Doesn't even taste like anything. Tastes a little bit of cinnamon. Not even that cinnamon. It tastes more like cinnamon roll. Yeah. It's really good, these tinctures.
Like a fucking cinnabon in a fucking tincture, dude.
It is non-psychoactive, so it's not going to trip you out if you're afraid of weed, if you've never done that. But it is derived from cannabis, and CBD is an anti-inflammatory, so it can definitely help you out with those aches, those joint muscle pains, as well as those side effects of anxiety and stress.
Yeah, like I'll tell you what, I can't sleep that good, but when I take this fucking CBD from Zynn World, dude, I'm sleeping great.
Yeah, it helps you knock you out.
I'm sleeping fine. And then sometimes when I have writer's block and I'm like, I can't think of shit, I'll take a drop of this fucking CBD stuff. And then, dude, fucking thoughts are flying.
Oh, there you go.
I'm fucking like, I'm getting creative. They should call this creative fucking bottle of fucking good dose. I don't even know.
Creative CBD. Bottle dosage. Creative
bottle dosage. That's what CBD stands for to me when I take Zynn. Because this stuff is great, man. And we got our fucking our promo code. What is it? HAGS.
HAGS. HAGS for Harry and Gizmo Show. Promo code HAGS. So we just wanted to say, if you want to go to ZynnWorld.com, that's ZYNNWORLD.com.
Yep.
Use promo codes HAGS at checkout, HAGS. You'll get a discount on your order. It helps out our sponsors. It helps us out, and it'll help you out. Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
That was a nice little ad read there.
Boom, ad read.
Dude, things have been, it's been a pretty crazy week for me with the moving and getting everything done. I worked yesterday. It's been slow. We've only had like 28 people on the bus, 30 people. So it's been a little bit slower. Tourism's been down, but it hasn't been that hot. But things are good, except Ozzy died, man.
Ozzy died. The Prince of Darkness.
Prince of Fartness, more like.
Prince of Fartness. Rest in peace, dude.
Rest in peace, dude. Bitten bad off his head. Dude, Ozzy Osbourne ruled. The reality TV show ruled. His fucking music, his persona, everything he did, pretty fucking ruled.
Yeah, everything about Ozzy is very admirable, dude. Like, this guy was... Yeah, I mean, he created fucking heavy metal, pretty much.
Yeah, you're rest in piss, not.
Yeah,
I say that in a nice way. Rest in peace. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to say rest in piss.
Yeah,
it's more of like that's like a metal thing to say. Sorry,
but this guy fucking sniffed ants. Like, yeah, who would do that?
Did you see the video? He ate a bat's head on stage.
Yeah,
that's
fucking most gnarliest
thing ever, dude. Being so drunk and like fucked up and like amped up, somebody throws a real life bat, you don't realize it, and you just bite its head off.
Dude, if I were to eat a bat's head off, I'd put some tahini on it. Rip it off.
So put some you and put it on a skewer, you put some butter around it,
some
tahini, lime. Make yourself a little fucking corn torta, elote.
That should be a new TikTok challenge, the Ozzy challenge.
The bat elote.
Just eat a fucking bat's head off, dude. But Ozzy was, one of the best, dude. Like, I love a lot of his music. Paranoid, fucking Iron Man, fucking Crazy Train, all of this shit, bro.
Dude, yeah, dude. He's got great tunes. There's no doubt about it, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then Hulk Hogan died, which is crazy.
It's been a sad week, dude.
Yeah, but I don't really give a shit about Hulk Hogan, or I'm personally not affected by either of these deaths.
Yeah,
just sounds like it's boomers are getting old and they're dying, man. Like, that's just it is what it is. I was talking about this last night on stage, though. Yeah, I don't know, not good riddance, but like, boomers just piss me off in general, and how easy it is for them to get hurt. Because at my work, I deal with a lot of boomers who want to go see the Hoover Dam. And the worst and most dangerous part about the Hoover Dam isn't falling off the edge, isn't falling off the dam or the bridge. It's this curb at the bus stop that old people love to trip down.
Yeah.
Like, these are the type of people that 4 inches of fucking concrete can take them out, cause major bodily harm, yet they're so unaware of their surroundings at all time. They just fucking trip and fall down, and it happens in slow motion, and you have to be like, oh, are you okay? Because they're not okay. Anybody else would be totally fucking fine. Anybody else would be fine from this fall. But because they're a boomer and they can't fucking catch their balance and they can't pay attention to where the fuck they're going, they end up falling down and hitting their head on another curb, dude. Yeah. It drives me absolutely insane. And then I have to sit there and pretend to be empathetic when the whole time I'm like, this is your own fault. Maybe if you weren't such a dumb old fuck, yeah, everybody gets dumb and old, but I don't know. Maybe rent a wheelchair next time. Maybe use a walker or some shit if you can't fucking walk without falling and causing major bodily damage.
Yeah. Be aware of your surroundings, dude.
Dude, sorry. There's a little bit of a rant there, but it's on my mind. It drives me nuts, man.
I can tell it drives you nuts. It would drive me nuts.
Dude, I once had this lady literally get off the bus. She tripped off of one curb. She stepped back, stepped off the curb, because why would you step back? Why were you not paying attention to where the curb was in the first place? She steps back, falls, trips, and then hits her head on another curb. Now we got her up. She was fine. She's okay. They're always just so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed that I fell and that everybody had to help me. Yeah, you should be. And then we get her up. They go to the tour, and then it's time to pick my people up. I meet them back at the parking garage, and her and her son are not there. And then I see an ambulance drive down the hill.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, that's them for sure. And I go over to the ambulance, and her son and her are leaving in the ambulance because she started to not remember anything. She forgot where she was, her name, and shit like this. So, like, late onset, like, concussion type shit. And it's just like, had you just fucking paid attention when you walked off the goddamn bus, you wouldn't have had this idiot, you dumb bitch. Like, oh.
Yeah,
so I have no patience for old people boomers. And yes, I know that I will get to this point someday in my life where I may need the assistance of other people. But at that point, that's when I'm going out. I'm just going to, if I can't walk to the store or use a scooter or I have to ask somebody to grab me something off of the top shelf because I can't reach, I am starting heroin and cocaine again, and I'm going to try meth, and I'm just going to go out with the fun, you know?
Yeah. No,
sorry,
I think
that was a lot to digest there.
That was a big rant, dude. Why are you so mad?
Dude, I just hate boom. I don't know. It's people are like, oh, these boomers are dying. And in my mind, I'm like, good. It's about time.
Yeah. Get them going. Get them out of here.
Yeah, it's about time that they've given up the gun, given up the ghost, and passed the torch on to somebody else. They had the easiest lives growing up. None of them had, like, we all worked our way through college, but yeah, you bought your house for $20,000, and you know what I mean, and you only had to work part-time in college. Like, and college cost you $5,000 total. You know what I mean? It's all this bullshit. They had the easiest fucking life, made it harder for everybody else, reaped all of the benefits and the rewards, and now want to complain in death because a 4-foot curb could fucking kill them. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, boomers.
Boomers probably had it the best out of, like, you know, American generations. Like,
absolutely.
Boomers probably had it the best for real.
They're the baby boomer. They didn't do war, you know what I mean? Like, they got the easy. They got life mode on easy, especially if they were white too.
Yeah, I don't really have that much beef with boomers, but I'll say this, like, about boomers. They just got to stay out the left lane. Like, stay out the drive. Like, the left lane is the fast lane.
Oh, okay. Yep,
like,
exactly.
Stay out the, like, dude, I hate seeing, like, very old people driving. Like, that's the worst, dude.
Yeah,
like,
dude, revoke their licenses. If you're a boomer, like, you're done driving.
Yeah, like, I heard about this story where, like, this dude was in a car wash, and he didn't, like he put his car in neutral. You know, in car washes, you put them in neutral. He like put it back in drive mid car wash, and then like rammed into like the fucking cars in front of him. It was like
fucking up the whole thing.
Fucking up the whole thing, dude. It's like, come on, old man.
Dude, I saw this.
Can't be in a car wash. You know how to drive, dude.
This is another reason why I hate boomers. I'm in Taco Bell. And I'm ordering my food. It's taking forever to fucking. We're stuck at this line. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I turn around, get around the corner, and I see at the window there's this boomer with his door open, and he's standing up talking to the lady. He's got like cash in his hands, and he's throwing his hands up in the air. He's clearly quite frustrated and some bullshit like that. And then he like snatches something from her and goes and drives. And I was like, I wonder what the fuck his problem was. And then I get up to my window, and while I'm waiting for my food, I see he's inside trying to order food. Because for some reason, this guy couldn't hear them at the drive-thru window. And then they wouldn't let him order food up at the window.
Yeah.
And so then he had to go inside. And because he's retarded and he's a boomer, and they see a touch screen and they just go, sorry, I'm retarded now. I can't figure out how to look at a screen and push a button and tell me what I want, and then how to pay with the card or how to pay. I can't stand that shit.
Yeah.
You should know how to use a goddamn touchscreen ordering system. It is not rocket science. They've made it the most easiest foolproof, except it shows that all boomers are fools.
Yeah.
Fucking retards, every single goddamn one of them. Well, I never learned how to use the computer. It wasn't something. I'm 33 years old. Computers were already in homes when I was born. Meaning most basic income households had some sort of computer since, let's say, 95, 99, 2000, we'll give it.
Yeah,
so for the last 25 years, you've decided to ignore how to learn how to use something that is inevitably going to be everything, and you just ignored it. And now that we're in 2025, you want me? What do you mean? What do you mean you can't just do it? No, go inside and use the fucking kiosk like everybody else knows how to do it. You dumb fuck. Or maybe go hungry. If you can't figure out how to use a kiosk inside and how to order, or maybe get some better hearing aids so you can hear the lady at the drive-thru and not get so fucking frustrated. Sorry, I need to take a break.
Oh man, well, you have some good arguments there, but what do you feel about like when you get older, and what about when artificial intelligence kicks in and we don't know how to use it? So do you use ChatGPT nowadays? Do you use any artificial?
I don't use artificial intelligence. I don't use ChatGPT. Now I could figure it out. Now, what kind of technology are we talking? I can safely say that there's nothing. If I saw that there was technology coming out that I needed to learn, I'm not just gonna stick it to the old way. I'm that's not how I am. I'm gonna have to learn how to do the new shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of an example of something that's new. ChatGPT AI. I don't use it. I use Google, but then that Google gives me the AI answer.
Yeah, because when you look up a question like how many butt hairs are we supposed to grow a year? Fucking ChatGPT will give you the answer right away, or Google AI, or whatever.
But I already knew how to do that. So I already know how to Google and search and learn and read and how to figure shit out on my own. Yeah. Where these boomers have no sense of fucking sorry. This is gonna just be the anti-boomer podcast. That's what this one's gonna be known as.
Yeah, anti-boom. But like it'd be weird. Yeah, because it's weird. Because it'd be like your grandpa hits you up. He's like, I don't know how to get home. Well, like, all right, grandpa, I'll send you an Uber. What's an Uber? Fucking, it's coming to you right now. I don't know this guy. Fucking trust it. Hop in the Uber. Go home.
Yeah, he'll take you home. They don't understand how things work.
Just don't understand how modern society works anymore.
See, I'm raised by parents, like, my parents are cool in a sense that, like, they go to any other city, they use Waymos, like the driverless vehicles. They use Airbnbs. My dad has always been kind of tech savvy, like, learning shit before it it's popular.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. Maybe I have a little bit of that in myself as well. But no, I don't think I'll ever be left behind by a bit of technology.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever decidingly be like, you know what? I'm not going to learn how to use an email. Fax machines have been doing me just fine.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
And that was a real problem back when PCs were coming out. It was it was like a whole new change in society when the fucking PCs and computers are coming out, because people wanted to like still stick to their old ways. Like, no, we could still send mail or still fucking, like, I don't know, man. Technology has changed a lot, and it's changing us. And if you're not keeping or being up to date with it, you're just going to be a caveman.
You got left behind. At this point, that's what I'm saying is you got left behind. If somebody comes up to me with their phone and they're like, can you help me send an email? I'm going to be like, no. I don't know how. Because you should know how.
Yeah.
This is also, this rage and rant comes from 5 years of working at Office Depot, where I would have to just teach old people how to use technology all day. And that really got to the end of my rope. So, yeah, I can't really do that.
How do I pay my bill? Like,
dude,
I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude.
No,
Go on the app. Go on the app.
What app? I don't know how to. Yeah, and it's just a rabbit hole because they don't know how to do anything. They haven't even started at the beginning. The worst was like people coming in a printer. How do I change the ink cartridge on the printer? And you just like push the button and it pops out, and then you go, cool, take the new one, you click it back in, and that was rocket scientist. I once had this couple come in 3 times, separate occasions, to have them teach me. Now, mind you, I'm busy. I'm a store manager. I got other shit to do, but I got to help these fucking retards learn how to install the ink cartridges. And then they sat there and played with the product for 20 minutes so they could really get it down. So when they could remember, when they could go home, it's like, how did you even get here in the first place?
Yeah.
Like, you drove here, yet you couldn't figure out how to put an ink cartridge in a fucking printer? Like, that is rocket scientist to you? But you drove here in a vehicle. Get these fucking boomers off the streets now.
Yep. You heard it here first, folks. Get them off the fucking street. These guys don't know shit about modern technology.
God damn, I'm hot now. I'm riled up. Man, you got me going. I can tell you that much.
1 second, folks. 1 second, Harrison. I'm going to crack open my other Modelo.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, so Hogan died. Ozzy died. Best to their families. It's very sad. People die. I'm not talking any shit about those guys. It is what it is. People die. People live. They die. Celebrities get a lot.
Let die. I mean, there's been a lot of good.
I don't like the way that we overhype celebrities upon death sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, some people deserve it, I guess. Yeah. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Do some people deserve the same sort of accolades as when they die as other people?
I don't know. What do you mean by that?
Like, does Ozzy and Hulk Hogan deserve the same level of respect? That
hell no, dude. What do you mean, dude? Does a chef earn the same respect as a fucking
line cook?
A cafeteria person earn the same respect as
Ozzy's the Prince of Darkness.
I'm drunk.
No, you're good.
Excuse me. Yeah.
No, I'm right there with you, dude. I'm just like, Hulk Hogan was mid, dude. As a guy who kind of knows wrestling, he always called his own matches in the sense that Hulk Hogan never Hulk Hogan was not a team player when it came to wrestling. Like, if the story was like, hey, we're really trying to put this guy over, so Hulk, would you lose to him? Right? Hulk would be like, nope, I'm not losing to him. And so Hulk would ruin storylines by specifically not losing. He got to decide how his matches went, which meant he never lost. Yeah. And so there's some really good matches. One of the best matches is Hulk Hogan versus Shawn Michaels. You'll have to watch it. And Shawn Michaels just overset, like, Hulk punches him, and then Shawn Michaels jumps into the air and flips and falls and rolls out of the ring. He's just overselling every move to kind of take a shot, like, a stab at like, look how shitty Hulk Hogan is.
Really?
Yeah. Hulk Hogan was not the best. He was a great marketer. The Hulkamaniacs. He had the right vision. He had all of that stuff. But as far as being like easy to work with in the ring, no, he was kind of a douchebag who it was like his way or the highway. There was no back and forth. There's no like, hey man, the crowd's chanting my name right now. I think it would be cool if I won this match. Like everybody wants me to win. Nope. You're not happening. Not with Hulk.
What a fucking diva.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hulk was a major diva, dude. Brother. Yeah, well, I'm not a Hulk Hogan fan. Sorry.
I never got into wrestling like that. Did I fuck with Hulk Hogan? Yeah, he was cool. Didn't he have his own reality show too on VH1?
Yeah, I think didn't his daughter do a porn video too?
I don't know. Pull it up.
Brooke Hogan. Yeah, I know. We need to get back into our system of having the cameras over there, and then we need another table right here so we can pull.
Yeah, we'll work it in. We're it's still a work in progress. What are we on? Fucking episode 18?
19, baby.
19. Let's go. But I mean. Yeah, podcast just keeps getting better. But on the topic of wrestling, I never got into it too much. Undertaker was always my favorite wrestler.
Yeah,
Undertaker, and I can't name another. Maybe Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
The most I watch is Undertaker, and that's kind of who I grew up
Mysterio.
fucking with. Yeah,
I had a Rey Mysterio shirt, and then some like old wrestler news dude gave me some shit about wearing a Rey Mysterio shirt.
Really?
And I was like, I just like Rey Mysterio.
Did you know Rey Mysterio was adopting kids from the cages they locked up from Trump? I don't know.
That's true.
It probably was. Not good at improv, but here we go. Shit. What else do we got to talk about? Do you think punk rock music is dead?
No, not at all. Oh, no. Punk rock is not dead. There's this. If you're thinking punk rock and we're talking punk rock, you're like talking like Sex Pistols, and
Pixies.
Like the Pixies and
with Pixies,
GG out, like real punk rock.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, punk rock. Then there's pop punk. There's like alt punk, you know what I mean? Like, but as far as punk rock goes, no. There's a band called the Chats out of Australia, and they're very much punk rock. They're just like, all I want and all I need, all I crave is a good pub feed. Pub Feed is a great song by the Chats. They got the song called Smoko. Yeah. Leave me alone, I'm on Smoko. Leave me alone, I'm on Smoko.
The Chats?
The Chats. So punk rock is definitely not dead. There are new bands doing it. Now, are they the same? They're kind of traditionally ripoffs. I listen to a lot of Green Day, which is some considered like not punk rock, but they had very heavy punk roots, and then they just became popular. So I consider Green Day punk rock. I also grew up on a lot of pop punk, which is more pop music that has that punk
like Blink-182.
Yeah, that's pop punk.
Yeah, punk.
Yeah, that's more like pop punk and stuff like that. All Time Low, those type of bands. Those are my jam.
You've been to the punk rock museum yet?
No, we should go.
I'm down.
Yeah. Did you know they have like some band members from some of those bands come through and do the tours, which is kind of cool.
Fuck yeah, let's go, dude.
Yeah, I want to go to the punk rock museum. I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, because I like punk rock. I'm not like too heavily invested into it, but like I like a few bands like old school bands. Like you heard of the Cramps?
Yeah.
I fucking really love the Cramps. They're cool, and I just like that whole like grunge punk like garage band sound. Heavy riffs. Yeah. And just like, I don't know, like a dark vibe. There's always like a dark goth vibe to it. And I fucking, I love that shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's fun. I'm more into emo than punk, but I definitely can appreciate the punk.
Yeah. What's more emo? Shit that's just like, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby.
I don't know if teenage dirtbag is emo, but more like classic emo,
like pop punk.
Classic emo song would be like, "Hey, you're better than that, so don't put yourself in the song "The Middle" by Jimmy Eat World."
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Hey, you know you're better than that. You shouldn't have let me come in you.
And now you're getting fat.
Now you're getting fat.
Because you're pregnant. I told you should have taken care of the baby.
I told you on the second day we should have got a plan B.
And now you're stuck in the middle. No, yeah. That's emo music. Sad boy,
Sad boy shit.
Yeah, I like the die young and save yourself. Shit like that.
I think there's emo... Like there's an emo genre of like every genre, you know what I mean? Like emo subgenre. There's emo rap,
which is Lil Peep.
Lil Peep,
Lil Uzi Vert falls under that.
What's that one dude that
Juice WRLD?
Died? Juice WRLD, yeah.
Juice WRLD, XSS Tentacion was kind of
rest in peace.
Those were all rest in peace all of those guys. I have a.
Isn't it sad that all the emo rappers fucking either OD'd or like it just died like some crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, my favorite is Lil Peep. I have a Lil Peep tattoo on my leg right here.
Yeah,
and he's rest in peace. He's in heaven.
Rest in peace, dude. And the way he died was crazy because they just his homies found him like, oh, he's just sleeping or something.
Did you not see the video? Did you see the documentary?
No, I've seen the video of like he's just like
literally on the couch dead.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, he's
sleeping. And then like 4 hours later, they're still on the bus Instagramming and shit, and Peep's still in the same spot dead.
Dude.
And they like nobody bothered to touch him. Nobody bothered to see if he was okay. They just left him alone.
That's so fucked up.
So fucked up.
Yeah, and a lot of those rappers were they were dying off pills, dude. It's like either like Xanax or Percocets or fucking like I think Juice WRLD, the way he went out, he was on an airplane.
Yeah.
And that like he just popped like a lot of pills because they were gonna arrest him. I heard they were gonna arrest him like once he got off that flight. That was when they were gonna book him because he had a bunch of narcotics on him or something. So he's like, "Fuck this, dude. I'm not going down in jail and fucking just popped a bunch of pills, dude."
Yeah, you don't blame him.
Yeah, fucking emo rappers, man. It's crazy what like such good artists have like such crazy bad habits, bad drug problems.
Yeah, dude.
I'd be one to admit, I like to get a little loose off the juice, or I'd take a pill to chill. But fucking, I'll smoke some weed when I'm in need, and all those rhyme. But what I'm gonna say is like I'm not advocating this. I think whatever you do it responsibly.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, do it responsibly.
Nobody wants to die young, man.
Yeah, no one wants to die young,
unless you're an emo kid like me.
Yeah.
But we're at 52 minutes. You want to call it?
No, I got you got a
couple more things. Yeah, sorry.
I got a open mic coming up, a new one at You or Me Sushi. I think we're gonna get it started in September.
Oh, nice. Who is that with?
I'm gonna be doing it with ENT.
Oh, nice.
ENT is gonna be the main host. I'm just gonna be helping out, co-hosting. But got a new mic coming to the sushi spot in the downtown arts district. We're coming up part of the rotating mics they have there. We have Cornish Pasty, Diaz's show, and then we have Berlin with K Banks, and we're gonna be on that Tuesday too, right there in the arts district. So you could hit up like 3 shows in one night, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking, it's gonna be awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, man. It's just been good vibes in the arts district lately. Yesterday I was there walking with ENT. You know Ian, right? It's fucking psychedelic, dude. Shout out to Ian, man. This guy's very fucking hilarious. But he had a show at Hammered Harry's, and at Hammered, fuck, the fucking lights go out.
Yeah, your camera just died.
Anyways, it's been fucking good here in the Vegas scene. You guys can't see me, but we'll see you guys at the open mics. Come out. You got any fucking plugins?
Nope. Just come out to the open mics, guys. Thanks for watching. ZynnWorld.com promo code ZynnWorld Premium CBD. ZynnWorld.com promo code HAGS. Thank you, guys.
Fuck yeah. Peace.